Bonjour à toutes, bonjour à tous, je suis Yana et c'est Primelang. Hi everyone, it's Yana and this is Primelang. Aujourd'hui, je voudrais partager avec vous quelques expressions utiles avec le verbe avoir. Today, I'd like to share with you a few expressions with the verb avoir. In our previous French video, we looked at the verb avoir, at how it's conjugated, and some other things. So if you haven't seen it yet, I encourage you to do just that. And of course, I encourage you to watch all the other videos on our channel, because I'm sure you'll be able to find there lots of useful stuff. And of course, remember to subscribe. So shall we start? On commence. Here I've written a few expressions with the verb avoir. That can help you to enrich your vocabulary. You can use them in a sentence to talk about lots of stuff. You will see in a minute. I'm going to read the expressions, translate them, of course, and comment on some of them. In fact, the very first one is avoir un. Avoir un. In English, it's translated as to be of a certain age. You see, when you talk about your age in English, you will say, I am, well, in my case, I will say, I am 35 years old. But in French, I will have to say that I have 35 years. J'ai 35 ans. Okay? A little bit later, I'll show you an example of how this can be used in a sentence. Next one is avoir faim, to be hungry. Avoir faim. Avoir soif, to be thirsty. Avoir soif. Avoir sommeil, to be sleepy. Avoir sommeil. Avoir raison, to be right. Avoir raison. Avoir peur de quelque chose, to be afraid of something. Avoir peur de quelque chose. Please remember the preposition. Avoir besoin de quelque chose, to need something. Avoir besoin de quelque chose. Avoir de la chance, to be lucky. Avoir de la chance. Avoir froid, to be cold. Avoir froid. Avoir chaud, to be hot. Avoir chaud. Avoir mal à quelque chose, to hurt, to have an ache. Avoir mal à quelque chose. I will stop here for just a second. In English, we have something similar. For instance, you can say, I have a headache, I have a stomach ache, or something like this. So first goes what hurts, and then you say that it actually hurts. You say the word ache. Here it's the other way around. You know, first you say that you have an ache, j'ai mal, and then you say the preposition à, and then the noun with the right article. And it must be the definite article. Okay? So, for example, if I want to say I have a sore throat, I will say j'ai mal, I have an ache. À is the preposition, which must be there. And then the throat is gorge, and it's feminine, so I will say la gorge. J'ai mal à la gorge. And the last expression here is avoir envie de quelque chose, or avoir envie de faire quelque chose. It means to want something, or to wish something, or to want or wish to do something. Avoir envie de quelque chose, avoir envie de faire quelque chose. So that's it. Now let us look at some examples. I've made sentences with some of these expressions. So let's take a look. And right off the bat, we are talking again about the age. And it starts with the question, T'as quel âge? T'as quel âge? How old are you? So, if you have to translate it into English, you would have to say something, I mean, like word for word or whatever. You will say, what age do you have? And the answer would be just that, I have, and then you say the years that you have. So, t'as is the contracted form of tu as. And so, the question is, t'as quel âge? And the answer is, j'ai 15 ans. I am 15. And I want to ask you a question. imagine that you are meeting a new person and you don't know this person, and you have to use the formal the formal way of asking this question. How would you ask it? The answer would be vous avez quel âge? Vous avez quel âge? Okay? Let's move on to our next example. Le dîner est servi. Merci, je n'ai pas faim. Dinner's ready. Thank you, I'm not hungry. So here we see our expression avoir faim in the negative form. Je n'ai pas faim. Okay? Next example is elle est très fatiguée. Elle a sommeil et elle a mal à la tête. She's really tired. She's sleepy and she has a headache. So in this sentence, I used two expressions. Elle a sommeil. She is sleepy. So that's avoir sommeil. And the other one is elle a mal à la tête. Avoir mal à quelque chose. So she has a headache. The next one is j'ai de la chance. J'ai réussi tous mes examens. I'm lucky. I've passed all of my exams. So, avoir de la chance is our expression here. The next one. Tu veux que je ferme la fenêtre? Non, ça va, je n'ai pas froid. Would you like me to close the window? No, that's okay, I'm not cold. Je n'ai pas froid. Avoir froid is our expression. Yes, here it's in the negative form, as you can see. The next one may seem a little bit rude to some people, but, life isn't, always nice and cozy and all that stuff. So let's take a look. T'as besoin d'une nouvelle voiture. La tienne est vraiment vieille. Je n'ai pas besoin de tes conseils. Merci beaucoup. You need a new car. Yours is really old. I don't need your advice. Thank you very much. Yeah, that wasn't very nice, but it's life. So here we have avoir besoin de quelque chose. Tu as besoin d'une nouvelle voiture. Oui, d'une is de plus the indefinite article une. And then in the negative form, je n'ai pas besoin de, again, tes conseils. Don't forget the de, please. It's very important. And the last example is nous n'avons pas peur de chiens. We are not afraid of dogs. Our expression here is avoir peur de quelque chose. So, I hope this video has helped you to understand better how you can use the verb avoir, and now your vocabulary will be much richer than it was before this video. So if you like this video, please give me the thumbs up and remember to subscribe to our channel. See ya! Salut!